They smile in your face while they strip you of your worth. They take what they need, then leave you empty, because they know you won't stop them. They know you'll swallow your anger, force a smile, and say, "It's okay," but it's not okay. And deep down, you know it. Every time someone dismisses your feelings, every time they take advantage of your kindness, every time they use your silence as permission, you lose a part of yourself. Not today, not anymore. There comes a moment when a person must decide, stay caged in the chains of weakness, or rise into the untouchable force of self-respect. And that moment is now. The world only values what stands firm, what commands presence, what refuses to be trampled on. If you let them, they will drain you, consume you, and discard you without a second thought. But there exists an ancient path, one that turns suffering into power and silence into unshakable authority. The greatest minds, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, walked this path. They were not loud, they did not beg. They simply became something undeniable, and now you will too. Think about this. What if, starting today, no one could manipulate you, no one could guilt you, control you, or make you feel like less than you are? What if you held the power, not them? That is not a fantasy, it is a choice. A shift in the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, the way you think. No more chasing approval, no more bending to the will of those who do not respect you. True power is not about dominance, it is about self-mastery. And once you grasp that, you will walk through this world as an entirely different person, unshaken, untouchable, unstoppable. But this transformation does not come to those who wait. It comes to those who take action. So if you're ready to reclaim your power, if you're ready to make them respect you, then stay with me till the end, because what you're about to learn will change you forever. And this is just the beginning. Subscribe now, because the next lesson will take you even deeper. They use you because you're too nice. It ends today. They see your kindness as a weakness. They see your patience as an invitation. Every time you say yes when you mean no, every time you let someone cross a line without consequence, you are teaching them one thing. You are someone they can take from, someone they can use, and they will. They will take your time, your energy, your goodwill, and they will not stop until there is nothing left of you. You think that by being kind, by being understanding, by always putting others first, you are earning respect. But respect is never given to those who do not demand it. Look around you. Who are the people that command the most respect? Are they the ones who bend and break for others? Number. They are the ones who stand firm, who carry themselves with quiet strength, who make it clear that their boundaries are not optional. And now, you must decide, will you continue to be a stepping stone, or will you become an immovable force? The truth is, people do not mistreat you because they are evil. They do it because they can, because you allow it, because you were taught that being nice means tolerating disrespect, that being a good person means sacrificing yourself for others. But there is nothing noble about being used. There is nothing honorable about being taken for granted. The greatest minds of history, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, understood this. They did not beg for respect. They did not plead to be treated well. They became men who demanded respect without saying a single word. How? Through unshakable self-mastery, through an unbreakable presence, through a refusal to allow the world to dictate their worth. You must do the same. The moment you stop being easily accessible, the moment you stop bending for people who would never do the same for you, you will feel something awaken inside you, your power. And once you taste that power, you will never go back. Understand this. People treat you exactly how you teach them to treat you. If you let them speak over you, they will. If you let them waste your time, they will. If you allow them to walk all over your kindness, they will. The world does not reward martyrs, it rewards those who know their value. And the first step to reclaiming your value is setting a line in the sand and making it clear that it is not meant to be crossed. This is not about becoming cruel. This is not about losing your kindness. It is about transforming it into something stronger, something untouchable. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Strength is not found in pleasing everyone. Strength is found in standing unshaken when the world tries to shake you. From this moment forward, you are no longer their doormat. You are no longer their safety net. You are no longer their easy target. You will carry yourself differently. You will move through life differently, and they will feel that difference. So now I ask you, what happens next? Do you continue down the same road, allowing yourself to be drained by people who do not value you? Or do you step into the power that has been waiting for you all along? This is not just a lesson. This is a turning point. Because when you make the shift, when you learn to control yourself instead of being controlled by others, you become something rare, something unforgettable. And if you want to go even deeper, if you want to master this transformation completely, then stay with me until the end, because what I have to share next will take you even further. Subscribe now, because this is only the beginning. The next chapter, that's where everything changes. Stop asking for respect, command it. Respect is not something you ask for. It is not something you beg for. It is something you command, not through words, not through force, but through presence. Through the unshakable way you carry yourself, the silent strength in your actions, and the unmovable lines you refuse to let anyone cross. People sense it, they feel it. The moment you step into a room, they can tell. This is not someone to take lightly, but most people do the opposite. They explain, they justify, they overextend themselves, desperately trying to make people see their worth. And that is exactly why they are ignored. The more you seek validation, the less you receive it. The more you try to prove yourself, the less value you appear to have. Marcus Aurelius, the Emperor of Rome, had all the power in the world, yet he never needed to prove himself to anyone. He wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Stop arguing for your worth. Stop trying to make people respect you. Become someone they have to respect. This is where most people fail. They believe respect is about being liked, about pleasing others, about making sure no one is upset with them. But that is weakness in disguise. The world does not respect people who live to please. The world respects people who live with conviction, people who stand firm in their values, who do not bend to the opinions of others, who do not betray themselves for temporary approval. The Stoics understood this deeply. Seneca wrote, "He who is brave is free. Free from the need for permission, free from the weight of others' expectations, free from the fear of rejection." When you stop seeking respect and start embodying it, everything changes. Your presence becomes heavier. Your words become sharper. People listen when you speak, not because you demand their attention, but because they feel the force behind your silence. This is the shift most never make. And because they never make it, they remain overlooked, mistreated, and forgotten. But you are here because you refuse to be one of them. So from this moment forward, you will operate differently. You will not explain yourself to those who do not deserve an explanation. You will not chase after those who do not see your worth. You will not give your energy to those who drain it. You will carry yourself with a quiet power, a controlled intensity that makes people stop and reconsider before they speak to you, before they take from you, before they even think about disrespecting you. And the best part? You won't have to say a word. This is how respect is commanded, through being, not begging, through presence, not persuasion, through action, not argument. And if you want to take this even deeper, If you are ready to become someone unshakable, someone they cannot ignore, then stay with me until the end. Because in the next chapter, we are going to unlock something even greater. Subscribe now. Once you learn what comes next, there is no going back. Silence is power. Speak less, command more. Weak men talk, strong men act. The world is filled with noise, people explaining themselves, justifying their actions, begging to be heard. But those who truly hold power, they understand one thing: silence is a weapon. It creates mystery, unpredictability, and an aura of authority that words can never match. The moment you stop over-explaining, stop filling every space with nervous chatter, stop seeking validation through constant talking, something shifts. People start paying attention. They lean in when you do speak. They notice your presence, your energy, the weight of your words. The greatest figures in history, from Marcus Aurelius to modern-day leaders, all understood this. The less you say, the more they listen. The Stoics lived by this principle because they knew that restraint is strength. Aurelius wrote, "Think before you speak. Let your words be few and well chosen, because every unnecessary word weakens your power. Every time you talk just to fill silence, you give away control. If you want to command respect, then stop wasting your breath. Speak with precision, speak with purpose. And when there is nothing powerful to say nothing at all. People will test you. They will provoke you. They will try to pull you into pointless arguments, emotional outbursts, and traps designed to make you lose your composure. This is where most people fail. They react. They defend themselves. They let emotions dictate their actions, and in that moment, they give away all their power. But you will do something different. You will master the art of silence. When they push, you won't push back. You will pause. When they insult, you won't defend. You will smirk. When they demand a reaction, you will give them nothing, and that nothing will shake them more than any words ever could. The great philosopher Epictetus said, "If someone speaks badly of you, do not defend yourself against the accusations. Instead, reply, 'You obviously don't know me well enough, otherwise you would have said much worse.'" That is power. That is control. The moment you stop reacting like the rest of the world, the moment you embrace the stillness, the calm, the complete mastery over yourself, they will feel it. And once they feel it, they will think twice before ever underestimating you again. From now on, you will carry yourself with a different energy. You will not waste words proving yourself to anyone. You will not react to small-minded people who seek to drag you down to their level. You will let your presence do the talking, your actions make the statement, and your silence make them uncomfortable. And the best part? The more disciplined you become with your words, the more power you hold over every situation. They will wonder what you're thinking, they will sense your control, and they will respect you, not because you asked for it, but because they have no other choice. This is how true authority is built, not through shouting, not through arguing, but through unshakable restraint. And if you're ready to take this to the next level, if you want to step into a level of power most men never achieve, subscribe now, because what's coming next will change everything.